my name is C.I.A. Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So there's normally a bit in good drama and fiction, especially something that's like more epic that goes for a while, where our heroes realize that all is lost, that the evil government, the evil people have taken over, and they are in control, right? Harry Potter will be at, the Weasley wedding, when they say, I can't remember, there was a Patronus comes to say, the Ministry of Magic has fallen, and everybody runs, or Macra Terror, Doctor Who, Macra Terror, but if you haven't seen it, it's great, I really love Macra. I'm so glad they did an animation of that. I'm a massive Doctor Who fan, by the way, where they realise these giant crab things are actually in control of this colony. They're in charge! The Macra are in charge! Alan Moore, great writer, Alan Moore, has long said there's a very porous relationship between reality and fiction, and I think we're seeing that now as reality and fiction have become somewhat interchangeable, especially in 2021. In fandom, we got used to saying in recent years, nothing matters. When they change it, now Thor's a lady. What? Yes, and now everybody's a lady, and they give terrible explanations for it. I read a James Bond comic by one of these liberal progressive writers. It was the worst thing I've ever read it really was the worst thing I've ever read. And of course, it was all about a black lady spy, not with James Bond being an awful doofus in the background. But the bottom line is, we kept saying nothing matters. None of these things matter anymore, because they don't. And again, that porous relationship between fiction and reality has come through, because nothing matters in real life. We're going to be watching a recruitment video, a genuine recruitment video by the CIA. Remember the CIA? Do you remember Felix Leiter from James Bond? Yeah, what you used to think the CIA was? No, it's not that. So we're going to be watching this together, and we're going to be somewhat awake, and we're going to watch this together, because this is freaking insane, right? This is absolutely freaking insane. But this is the reality we live in, and I just think we need to document the demise of Western civilization, which this clearly is. I'm imagining that speech from Captain Picard at the end of was it Best of Both Worlds Part 2? Part 1, where the Borg are coming and he's touring the ship, and he's like, he talks to Whoopi Goldberg, and he says, "Is this the end of our civilization? What did the Romans think when the Visigoths came over the hills?" We're there. We're exactly there at this point in space and time. Fine, before we get into it though, can you hit the like button? Again, I'm talking about the end of Western civilization, but could you say you like that? That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Or you could just say you like me. Or I want to be clear. Even if you do not like me, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that subscribe button. I'm like 20 subscribers away from 3,000. Don't tell YouTube. Do not tell YouTube. Because they don't like me. 20 subscribers away from 3,000. And if you subscribe, make sure you're still subscribed. Comments are fantastic. And also, I kind of like to hear, what you guys have to say. And also, if you want to be super nice, go check out my Indiegogo. Ending soon. I kept saying ending in about a week, but now I'm just changing that to soon. And that probably means it is ending in a week. Ending soon. 2 freaking awesome graphic novels. We got biblical Bible stories, aces, creations, rationalists, and roads. It's like 220 pages, 180 pages of story. Freaking awesome. It's just a really good, engaging story. It's very biblically accurate, but it's not, I don't think it is preachy or polemic. It's just trying to tell you a story, which I quite like. Another story I quite like, The Imperium, defending the 1960s from threats beyond reality. You basically imagine James Bond, Emmett Hill, Doctor Who, Monkey in a Spacesuit, and the Black Slab from 2001, all in one supergroup together, battling in alien interdimensional entities with toilet paper. With toilet paper and a small cameo from The Prisoner, because why not? Why wouldn't you do that? Fine, so go check it out. A bunch of extras. You know the extras. You get for the male gaze cards, a bunch of cards based on the things that titillated me as a young man. This one certainly did, and still titillate me to this very day. So you get that, and also you're gonna buy that. That forces the full stream up is fantastic. You get posters. This one, and a Bohemian Time and Space. The Eyes Have It. Great Balls of Fire and Forever Young. I hope I'm gonna have some time today to do a bit more work on that, and also the final of the male gaze cards for this series. Fine. So let's have a look at this voyage into insanity. I mean, this really is a voyage into insanity. That's the one. Let me turn the sounds up. First, let me move this over here a bit. So this is 2.5 minutes long. I will be stopping it of occasion to so you can hear my sparkling commentary. Okay, here we go.
When I was 17, I quoted Zora Neale Hurston's "How It Feels to Be Colored Me" in my college application essay.
So, okay, this is my first thought. She's very, very concerned about her identity. Her identity is very important, and she's very concerned about her being colored. She doesn't look black to me. I don't understand the rules. I don't understand the rules. She doesn't look black. Listen, I get she might be a data analyst or something, and you know, but I think you want to like project the idea that the CIA are people not to be messed with. The CIA are a dangerous folks. Listen, people think that about the Israeli military. They think the Israeli military are sharp as anything. No. Listen, I know of the Israeli military. I've known it personally. On the inside, the reason the Israeli military is as effective as it is pure, open. Miracles from God, right? That's really. We're coming up to Jerusalem Day, Yom Yerushalayim, which is the date that Jerusalem was recaptured in the 6-Day War. They don't even teach that in West Point or military academies because it doesn't make any sense, right? But the bottom line is people think the Israeli military are to be utterly feared. I mean, again, if you knew how disorganized it really, really was on the inside, it's hilarious. That my daughter is in the Israeli military, and if you knew my daughter, you'll be like, okay, fine. But yeah, this isn't striking fear into the heart of evildoers, I think.
The line that spoke to me stated simply, "I am not tragically colored. There is no sorrow dammed up in my soul, nor lurking behind my eyes. I do not mind at all." So,
I think she does think she's tragically colored. I think there is a chip on her shoulder that she feels somehow her identity in Western civilization, in America, modern America, puts at a lower level, puts a disadvantage in some way. And I think she thinks that because she's been told that her entire life. I honestly, I think people see the differences in ethnicities in America. I don't think people really care, right? I don't think people really care what your skin color is. And I think the reason they believe it is because they will then use skin color or identity to say that's the reason somebody doesn't like something, rather than the actual reason of the crushing failure. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. I can't stand the current era of Doctor Who. Amongst the reasons I can't stand the current era of Doctor Who is because the person playing Doctor Who is very bad at playing Doctor Who. They're playing it like a moron who's condescending, which is bad combination. But if you go and say that, or you go and criticize the writing, which is generally speaking very weak, they'll say, it's because you're a woman, right? It's because you're a woman. So I think any time that this person has had any disadvantage in life, she's assumed it's because she was Hispanic. I think she probably would rather be called Latinx, because most people of Mexican descent, hate that term, Latinx, or never heard of it. But yeah, that's it. I think this is a product of pointed disinformation done to destabilize America by making the citizens of America feel they are in an intrinsically racist society, right? And so, you know, she takes it as like, I don't feel no shame being colored, even though she's really not colored. I think she does. I think I think she does. I think her saying it is a reaction against it because she thinks it's not right that she should be ashamed for her ethnicity. And there we all agree, right? There everybody agrees. I just don't think there is this hatred of people because they have slightly browner skin. I mean, like very, very marginally browner skin.
At 17, I had no idea what life would bring, but Sora's sentiment articulated so beautifully how I felt as a daughter of immigrants then and now.
I don't understand why she keeps defining herself by her identity, right? I think it's detrimental. I think it's bad for her to define herself by her immutable character traits. How does it matter? I mean, yeah, listen, I understand it. Being a daughter of immigrants is something that makes you up, something that is part of you. But I mean, how is that a defining part of you? It seems to be somewhat the least relevant part of you.
Nothing about me was or is tragic. I am perfectly made.
So yeah, okay. Now we get into the point where Western civilization falls apart, right? I am perfectly made. No, you're not. Nobody is. Nobody is perfectly made, right? And we all screw up. We are all fallible, right? This is like you see in liberal progressive entertainment and culture, that they anybody they want to be a hero, they can have no detriment to them whatsoever, which makes for incredibly dull drama. But again, I want to remind you, this is a recruitment video for the CIA. You would expect, you know, Jason Bourne jumping through windows, doing what's that called? Doing parkour, and I go over a Moroccan skyline. You don't expect someone to go, I'm the bestest ever. I mean, can you imagine what the Chinese are saying and the Koreans are saying when they say? I mean, I bet they can't even listen because they're laughing so hard because did someone engineer this? Did they not?
I can wax eloquent on complex legal issues in English while also belting Guayaquil de mis amores in Spanish.
Yeah, but again, I don't understand your point. Are you trying to intimate that people think that you're lesser because you can speak Spanish? I mean, again, listen, I speaking more than one language is good for a CIA data analyst. But maybe Farsi might be the guy. I don't know. But like that, this is your the things that you're worried about, right? This is the things that are concerning you, and that the CIA want to put out as saying, this is what we're concerned about. This is what we want in our recruits. We want people obsessed with their identity, and hopefully they'll be obsessed with other people's identity as well. And they won't. If we are on the progressive stack, they'll leave us alone in China or wherever.
I can change a diaper with one hand and console a crying toddler with the other.
Yeah, again, this is good. That is good. But you know, I just imagining James Bond, right? Okay, Bond, we want come in. Time to hear about your mission, your latest mission. Oh, sir, do I have to go and rappel down a mountain in the Alps and then break into a secret base to take out Blofeld's evil lair? No, we want you to change a diaper with one hand while consoling a toddler with another. Again, I'm imagining the Chinese going, I mean, that does seem to be what's probably going on.
I'm a woman of color. I am a mom. I am a cisgender millennial who's been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder.
Okay, let's get what? I'm a mom. Let's wind this back again because we got to hear this.
Diagnosed with
yeah, that's the worst part.
Toddler with the other. I'm a woman of color.
Who cares? A woman again. Why is this an issue for you?
I am a mom.
Congratulations, but again. So now, okay. So the Chinese know that you're a mom, right? And they want to get leverage over you. So then they just take a bunch of pictures of your kid playing, or maybe kidnap your kid and hold a gun to its head and show you that. How are you going to be able to console that crying toddler then? Yeah, not so much.
I am a cisgender millennial who's been diagnosed.
Okay, I am a cisgender millennial. I mean, that means I'm comfortable in my skin. Millennial. Who cares? Okay, again, that saying you're a cisgender is insane. It's absolutely insane. It's like saying I haven't painted myself purple today. I mean, how again? How is this going to strike fear in the heart of the Russians? Right? It's insane.
Diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder.
Okay, who's diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder? So now you got the Chinese. They're holding a gun to your kid's head. I think you're probably going to crack, right? I think you are probably going to go under again. And this is the message that the American government, that the American espionage community is publicly transmitting to the enemies of America. It's basically a surrender.
I am intersectional, but
that's not a good thing. I like, again, so what?
my existence is not a box-checking exercise.
No, your existence is a box-checking exercise. I mean, again, it sounds like it very much is a box-checking exercise, doesn't it? Certainly, it sounds like your hiring is a box-checking exercise. So again, it sounds like you are ashamed of your ethnicity, and your existence is a box-checking exercise. So it sounds like everything you're saying is self-delusion. Again, not the strongest message to send to the enemies of the free world.
I am a walking declaration.
Yeah, the declaration is we are over. We are over as a society. Yeah, we are vulnerable. We are weak. That is the declaration.
A woman whose inflection does not rise at the end of her sentences, suggesting that a question has been asked.
Yeah, that's the weirdest bit. I mean, what? Look, I understand you have generalized anxiety disorder. In other words, you feel a bit nervous sometimes. Again, like nobody knows. Okay, you're saying these things as if you think, oh yeah, we all get it. Oh yeah. No. I mean, listen. Just as a comparison, I believe Chinese women are not allowed in the military. I think they would just been allowed to take part in medical, the medical facilities or the military, but generally speaking, Chinese women are not allowed to serve in active combat and in the military. Why? What's the arcane reason? Because the Chinese say women weak. So that seems. I mean, again, and so they look at this and they go. I mean, like, I don't know. I think this might be a very powerful tool because it's going to like immobilize the enemies of the free world with them pissing themselves with laughter.
I did not sneak into C.I.A.
Yeah, look, you can see this is John Brennan. If you ever see him, was a major anti previous president person. I can see this is the CIA that he wants, right? Oh my! It's like no wonder the espionage community the intelligence community hated the last president because he looked at this like most people and went. Are you out your mind? Are you insane?
My employment was not and is not the result of a fluke or slip through the cracks.
No, your employment is called a diversity hire. Yeah, I understand. When you said you weren't a box checking exercise? Yes, you are. You are a box checking exercise.
I earned my way in, and I earned my way.
No, you didn't. That's the thing. You didn't earn anything. And I don't believe, listen, you might have done, but I don't believe you earned anything. Why? Because you focus very much on your identity. I think you didn't earn your identity. I think you've used your identity.
Up the ranks of this organization. I am educated, qualified, and competent, and sometimes I struggle.
Listen, most of the time when people are educated, qualified, and competent, they don't need to tell you. You're in there, No, yeah, it's I don't remember Adam West Batman having to tell anybody he's Batman. He was just Batman, baby. You know, you don't need to tell somebody if you are. And if you do need to tell somebody, yeah, probably not. I mean, she's probably educated. I mean, let's be real. But, you know, she's probably not that great if you got to tell everyone.
I struggle feeling like I could do more, be more to my 2 sons. And I struggle leaving the office when I feel there's so much more to do.
Yeah, so she's kind of like a workaholic. So she's full of struggles. Again, I doesn't strike me as Jason Bourne type material.
I used to struggle with imposter syndrome, but at 36, I refuse to internalize misguided patriarchal ideas of what a woman can or should be.
What on earth is imposter syndrome? Right? That like you should feel like you shouldn't be there. Yeah, no, that's not a patriarchal idea of what a woman should be. This is your inner sense going, I'm a diversity hire, right? Because that's what you are. You are very clearly a diversity hire.
I am tired of feeling like I'm supposed to apologize for the space I occupy rather than intoxicate people with my effort.
What? Okay, you tired of saying you need to... Okay, I'm sorry you have an inferiority complex. But again, you're telling the enemies of the free world, hi, I'm a basket case! Hello! I'm completely useless and terrified of everything! Yeah, again, I don't think this is sending paroxysms of fear through through the powered halls of North Korea.
My brilliance.
You're my brilliance because I'm so brilliant.
I am proud of me.
Okay, that's fine. But again, that you're having to say this means I don't think you really are.
Full stop. My parents left everything they knew and loved to expose me to opportunities they never had.
Because your parents left everything they knew and loved because they came from invariably a socialist hellhole, right? A socialist hellhole where life was unlivable and unworkable, and brought you to the free country of America, probably immigrating legally, and to give you this wonderful opportunity, which you are now personally destroyed.
Because of them, I stand here today a proud first-generation Latina and officer at C.I.A. I am unapologetically me.
Hey, darling, you should learn to apologize, okay? You should definitely learn to apologize.
I want you to be unapologetically you, whoever you are.
No, that's bad. You should always be apologetically you, okay? Never think you're a perfect person. That's a bad way to live your life. Know what? None of us are perfect, and don't believe yourself to be perfect because you're gonna eventually find out that you're not.
Whoever you are.
And then you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm suffering from imposter syndrome. Oh, I need to apologize." Yeah, no, be honest with yourself, and I think you'll feel a lot better.
Know your worth. Command your space. Mija, you're worth it.
You're not. You're not worth it. You're not. I mean, I guess you are. This is the world we live in. This is the clown world in which we inhabit. It's a strange world, to be sure, but it's a world that's probably going to end very, very soon. Why is it going to end very, very, very soon? Mostly because of that video that we just saw. I think again, I'm just remembering Captain Picard's speech. Is this the end? What did the Romans think when they saw the Visigoths coming over the hills? Whatever you're thinking now is probably what they thought. Okay, so question answered. I do hope that helps you out in life. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, you are the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.